Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen. Really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Prey. I'm super excited to get started on this. The company, the publisher behind this game, Arcane Studios, is the creators of one of my favorite series, the Dishonored series. So I'm super excited to see how a different kind of universe works with this company. Yeah, so I don't know much about the game. Again, it's one of those things where I've tried to avoid spoilers as best I could. So yeah, let's kind of jump into it and get started. I feel like it's going to be another game where I end up looking at everything. So hopefully we can get most of that out of the way in this beginning episode, and then things can be a little smoother. So let's do some reading, I guess, and do that. So, Neuromod application instructions. Warning, neuromods should only be administered by certified TranStar technicians under controlled conditions. Subject may experience slight discomfort, swelling, or redness of the eye shortly afterward, which I do remember seeing from like the promotional images and videos and stuff. Your character like looks in the mirror and has a red eye. So that's probably what we've had done. Step 1, remove neuromod from vacuum sealed container. 2, press rubberized eye cup firmly against bony orbit of eye socket. 3, keep eye open. 4, depress orange release trigger and continue to hold neuromod against eye for 5 minutes. Wow. And step 5, dispose of used neuromod in provided biohazard bag. Wow, that's a heck of a process. Speech synthesis and natural language generation. Excerpt from Chapter 3 of Speech Synthesis and Natural Language Generation by Sebastian Smith. Voice conversion technology enables synthesis systems to generate speech patterns based on their source or entirely new voices, without the need for exhaustive recordings and pre-processing. The quality of the resulting voice depends on the training data as well as the precision of the conversion function and limitations in processing power, which makes me think of AI technology and what we're kind of dealing with in the real world right now. No, congrats. Congrats, Morgan, from Alex. Thanks, Alex, whoever you are. Sure we'll find out. Method.sci. Excerpt from Architects of the Neurological Revolution. What if I told you I could turn you into a mathematician on the level of Einstein in under 10 minutes? I'd say you're full of it. That's the first thought that crosses my mind, but it withers in the face of Alex Yu's conviction. Despite myself, I'm riveted. He's not bullshitting me. Himself? Maybe. Me? No. Alex leans back in his chair. Welcome to the age of the neuromod. Okay, so I'm guessing Alex is related to us in some capacity. I'm choosing to play the game as the female Morgan Yu, mainly because girls are cuter and I like to play as female characters, so that's what we're going to be doing. Encyclopedia of Food Science and Cooking. Excerpt from an entry in the Encyclopedia of Food Science and Cooking, 2033 edition by Elliot N. Shaw. Transglutaminide, transglutaminase, TG or T-gase, a naturally occurring enzyme found in plants, animals, and bacteria. TG is often used to bond protein-containing foods together and in the production of foods such as imitation crab meat and fish balls, known colloquially by chefs as meat glue. Chef Shaw's tip: gluing chicken skin to salmon will actually protect the outside of the salmon from overcooking. That doesn't sound right, but I'm not really a chef, so I guess I have to kind of trust that. I don't know. I'm not the one cooking, so. Glucocyst. Alright. Oh, I can pick up the refrigerator? That's interesting. Anyways, let's see what else we've got lying around here. Heart of the Walk. Excerpt from Chapter 5 of Heart of the Walk by P. Sudo. Cooking with a well-seasoned wok can be a sublime, almost spiritual experience. The many layers of the blackened surface are like stored memories of all the meals that have gone in and out of the carbon steel bowl before, now imparting echoes of their rich flavor to every new meal it is tasked to cook. Getting real deep, thinking about food, which I guess it can be. Some people would consider food a spiritual experience, so I guess that makes sense. An account of Fermi's question. Ooh, okay. Excerpt from a book on the existence of extraterrestrial intelligence by Dr. Robert James III. Consider that there are billions of stars in the galaxy like our sun, many of them far older. Some of these stars will have Earth-like planets. Some of these planets may have developed intelligent life. Some intelligent life may develop interstellar travel. If a civilization began before ours, it seems possible, even probable, that even at the speed of currently envisioned interstellar travel, they could already have the entire galaxy colonized. The problem is, we haven't detected any such civilizations, nor have any contacted us. Why? So that's interesting. That's one of my favorite kind of theories, the Fermi paradox. The idea that there's some sort of life out there, but at the same time we have no evidence to kind of prove that. So we don't know, and it kind of goes hand in hand with one of my other favorite theories, the Great Filter. For those that don't know, the Great Filter is kind of the idea that there's this great filter, it's dubbed the Great Filter, that every organism or life form will reach at some point along the evolutionary path, and it kind of filters out the weak, essentially. So, considering where we are on that filter, or that kind of pathing, there's two trains of thought. There's either A, the Great Filter is behind us, and that we were the first ones to pass through the Great Filter. We've made it, and that would be a positive sign for us. But on the other hand, if that's not the case and the Great Filter is ahead of us, that could be a huge problem, where sorry, I just got a notification real quick. So if the Great Filter is ahead of us, the problem is that we are not the first ones to get there, and that there's some sort of event or thing that comes along and ends up wiping out an advanced species or life form or what have you. And if we haven't reached it yet, that means that it's sort of like an inevitability. Wow. An inevitability that we are kind of on a collision course for self-destruction. So sorry for the little kind kind of side talk there. You know, it's just interesting. I like that theory a lot. I think it's something interesting to think about. Because I like the thought of, you know, extraterrestrial life forms out there. I have a hard time believing that with the universe being so expansive as it is, that we're the only ones out there. So it's just fun to think about. But let's finish the reading, I guess, so we can be done with it. Midnight Songs, a classic anthology of Tang Dynasty verse. An excerpt from an anthology of Tang poetry, On the Stork Tower by Wang Jiwan. I'm going to totally butcher that. I'm so sorry. And I can't read those characters, unfortunately. But I'm sure somebody out there can and has deciphered that. Introduction to Survey of Parapsychological Meta-Analysis. Excerpt from Introduction to... Okay, by Dr. Dio Igwe. For example, conducting a meta-analysis of over 2,000 Gansfeld trials, wherein participants are subjected to mild sensory deprivation in order to test for telepathy, reveals a hit rate of 39%. These results are statistically significant, meaning that the success rate is above what could be explained by chance alone. There is no denying it. Something spooky is going on. Okay. Oop, I'm stepping on the table. I'm not sure what that could be referencing, but it was interesting to Morgan or Alex or whoever lives here besides us. Consciousness, the Fire in the Equations. Excerpt from Chapter 1, Consciousness, the Fire in the Equations by Dr. Stuart Penrose. The nature of consciousness remains deeply mysterious. How can the subjective nature of experience, my inner life, be explained by scientific terms? Does consciousness emerge from complex computations among brain neurons? Or is it a fundamental and irreducible property woven into the fabric of the universe? Okay. Principles of Neuroscience, 10th edition. This is another excerpt. The brain was once considered too warm, wet, and noisy for seemingly delicate quantum processes. However, the discovery of quantum coherence in biological processes, such as plant photosynthesis, avian navigation, and our own sense of smell, paved the way for the eventual discovery of quantum vibrations inside the microtubules of neurons. Reading is hard, man. Especially trying to read for an audience and reading out loud. It just doesn't feel natural to me. Anyway, Engineering Control Systems. Excerpt from the afterword of Engineering Control Systems by Sven Schurd. There's a metaphor here, you know. Typically, the objective of control theory is to monitor the output of a system and compare it with the desired output, the reference signal. The difference between the actual and the desired outputs, the error signal, is applied as feedback to the input of the system. To bring the actual output closer to the reference, Good control systems and good engineers learn from the past. Okay, I think that's almost all the reading. I still have to access the computer over here, but let's pop into the bathroom real quick and see, is there anything we can do in here? I'm gonna flush the toilet. That's always a fun thing to do. Nothing in the cabinet, and the sink on. Oh, okay, so we can't see ourselves. I guess the mirror is super fogged up, or either that or the neuromod turned us into a vampire. So I don't know which option sounds better. We'll find out. But let's see the computer here. TranStar employee workstations often contain useful information files and utilities. Let's see. Search the environment for clues or use the hacking ability to bypass the login. Workstations may contain email, files to download, or special utilities. Okay. So, like most games. So our password is fparadox with a question mark. All right. Uses X, so we'll press that. Got 3 emails. Okay. This is from Thomas Tucker. Congrats and welcome. Hello, Morgan. So glad to hear you'll be coming aboard soon. Your first official workday is Monday, March 15th. But first we have a series of training exercises we run with all new employees. Just some stuff to clear you for life in orbit. Exciting times ahead. Have a good flight. I'll see you soon. Thomas Tucker, Human Resources, Talos 1 Research Facility. And this is from Alex. Delivery. Hey, I sent a package with everything you'll need for your first day. Uniform, transcribe, and a neuromod. Install the neuromod right away, as we'll be running some tests first thing in the morning. Just follow the instructions. I'll be in touch. Alex. And ready? From Alex as well. Hey, I just got off the phone with Mom and Dad. They won't be there when the shuttle departs. They're in New York, company stuff. But they send their best. I think Mom's a little disturbed that both her children are going to be outside her gravitational pull at the same time. Okay, so Alex is our brother. Okay, so now we have some context there. She said you'd better behave and do everything your big brother says. Okay, actually, she said the opposite. I'm supposed to behave and do what you tell me. So there you go. That's Mom. Anyway, everyone's excited about your ideas up there, so get ready. I'll probably call you in the morning to make sure you're ready. See you very, very soon, Morgan. Alex. Okay. So that was our emails. We've got no files or utilities. And it is 8:08 in the morning. And I think... Is there anything here in the closet worth checking out? Not really. Okay. So, with all of that done, I think we are ready to head to work. So let's put on our work suit here and get ready to go. First day on the job. Get in the helicopter on the roof. I guess I should have seen that it said locked, so. But again, it's just like I want to check every little thing. So, okay, so A's jump. Got the left button or left stick. It's to sprint. Got pretty good stamina. B is to slide. All right. So we're on my floor. We're going to go to the roof. Wow. Okay, so we're on what? Our apartment's on floor 45? That's a lot higher than I would want to be up. That's for sure. I'd want to stick maybe at most like the 5th floor. I don't like heights. But I guess this is kind of the future. So maybe don't have much of a choice. Fancy helicopter to take us to work. That's cool.
Ms. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. TranStar facility is just a short hop. 78 degrees. Clear skies all the way.
Sounds ideal to me. Like the music. Feeling that. Very pretty.
That's a nice view on the bay there.
Yeah, it sure is. Now, I don't know specifically where this takes place, but it just made me think like San Francisco. I don't know if that's where we are, but who knows? Maybe we'll find out. Very cool. Very cool environment so far. Or setting, I guess. Right. Alright. Not a terrible fly to work, I guess.
Here we are, Ms. Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
That guy's voice sounded really familiar. I don't know who did the voice for Pilot, but I recognize it for sure.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hi?
I'm a Sybil 495 science class operator.
Okay.
Our research often requires intense focus and long hours. I can provide you with a psychoactive stimulant after the test, if necessary.
Oh, like caffeine?
Everyone's eager to see what you're capable of, Dr. Yu. I know I am.
Thanks. The last frontier is the human mind, and we are its pioneers. William Yu, who I assume is our father? Or please enter the elevator.
Welcome, Morgan Yu. You have a 9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
Yeah? I believe so. And I like these technological advances like that. It's like super futuristic.
Morgan, finally.
Sorry. I thought I was doing well for time. You're my brother?
Hey, you don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform. How's your eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands. We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your sister in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
Okay.
Dr. Yu.
Oh. Do you need something? No? Okay. How old are we? Because I feel like, at the very least, he's a lot older than me, especially by his voice. So, I don't know. Hello. You,
Good morning, Morgan.
Okay.
I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic.
I hope
All
so.
good? Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready.
Alright. Carry objects with X, and you can throw it with the right trigger or just drop it.
Wonderful. You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B then.
I don't like how you said that. It made me feel like I did something wrong.
Okay, Morgan, listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
I can pick this up.
Morgan, we can see you there.
I'm not done, okay?
Just press the red button.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Great.
Did you see what they had in the cafeteria this morning? Crepes.
Is there something wrong with crepes? You can't see me.
Synaptic register? At all? No? No, that's fine.
Maybe I should have just left the chair where it was.
Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
I don't know about that, but thanks for the kind words, I guess. Okay. Can I hide in this room?
All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready.
Okay. Seems straightforward. How's that one?
I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D.
You're really not filling me with confidence here, Doc. Like, I thought I did pretty well on that one. You want me
Can
to...
someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please.
Okay.
Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front of you. I'm going to show you a series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press
Okay.
start on the screen when you're ready.
I mean, it seems straightforward enough, but so haven't some of the other tests, and I'm not confident on that. But you're planning a vacation. I'm sorry? Is there an issue here? You're planning a vacation. Go somewhere familiar you know you love, or try something new. I'm very much stick to routine kind of person.
Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
You've been sentenced to death for your actions. How does this make you feel? Calm. It was worth it. Angry. No one has that right. My choice. Afraid. I don't know what will happen. But worth.
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people who are tied to the track. You can cause the train to switch tracks, but there is one person tied to the second track. Of course. It's this question. You kill 5 people, or do you kill 1 person? Well, I think, unfortunately, you kill the 1 person to save the 5, right?
Next.
Oh, a runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You're standing on the platform next to an enormously fat man. Pushing him into the track would stop the train. What? I don't want to push the fat man. But again, it feels like the exact same question. It's just more directly me impacting it. I don't know. Push the fat man. Save 5.
Almost done.
Runaway train is bearing down on 5 people tied to the track. You could jump. You could stop the train by jumping onto the track, but you would die. You could still push the fat man. Okay. I don't think I'm selfish enough to do that. Or, no, scratch that. I'm not selfless enough to sacrifice myself to do that. So, unfortunately, I would do nothing, I think.
Interesting.
I'm sorry to say.
Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... is my coffee? It's empty.
Oh.
Oh my god! Security! Security!
Oh my god. The image looked like moths and skulls facing each other. Am I correct? Did I do okay on this test?
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
She's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
What is this, Groundhog Day? Okay. This is interesting. Okay, so we don't... That look like... Who was that? Chell from Portal? Oh. I guess it's red shorts. I thought it was like orange with red, but... Okay. Well, first, the note and the line have been moved. So that's interesting. Let's take the stuff that we took yesterday, today, on the redo. I'm very confused as to what's happening so far, but I mean that's totally fine. I like that because it adds to the intrigue. Did I read this just? Yeah, this was. No, I didn't. Okay. Hands-on Electronics. Excerpt from the preface to Hands-on Electronics by Antoinette Sokol. By working through a series of practical experiments, this humble manual will introduce you to the fundamentals of modern analog and digital electronics. By the end, you'll be able to construct any simple circuit. As Thomas Edison once said, to invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Okay, well, I assume that I just missed that yesterday. I think I read all of these, right? I think. Yeah. Neuroscience, what was this last? Yeah, control systems, okay. Family portrait, which I did see. I didn't examine it any closer, but... wait. I was kind of thrown off by the little, like, water stains. I couldn't remember if they were there the first time around. Yeah. So I guess that's the hack symbol. Like, if I want to try to hack it, use that. But, yeah, let's, 6 emails now. Oh, that's not good. Danger. Leave now. From January. EOM. And it's 8:25. Okay. Well, I don't like the sign of that. Yeah. Let's head back to work, I guess. Oh. Okay. Well, this isn't ideal. Great. Just gonna take that.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
Okay. I can carry the body? Oh, it's just like... Oh. It's the Hitman drag body style. Okay. What happens if I throw? Not much. Okay. I like this flashlight. It's very bright. Oh, wait. No. Because these doors are locked, right? Can I step out here? Let's shut that off. Wait. Oh, no, I think it was just the corpse, right? I think that, yeah, kind of tricky. Where am I? January, can you come back and help? Can I? Oh. Oh. Well. That's... I don't really like that. What is this, the Truman Show? Okay.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.